Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to discuss about what is meant by an gray code and how gray code is useful to us. Let us try to solve with an example of an gray code and the applications of an gray code. By the end of this lecture, I will make you clear about what is meant by gray code. Let's start the video. Basically, a gray code is an non-weighted code. Okay, so this is a non-weighted code. There's no proper weighting. Okay, so that's why it's called a non-weighted code. And this code is not an arithmetic code, so we cannot do any arithmetic operations. So this is not an arithmetic code. Since it is not an arithmetic code, it cannot be used for arithmetic operations of positive, addition, subtraction, division, as well as multiplication. Here to this gray code, there is no specific weights are adjust. There is no specific weights. Okay, there is no specific weights is assigned to the bit position. So what is the meaning here is, so there is no specific weights assigned. For example, when you're writing a BCD code, 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3. So then we can write down 8, 4, 2, 1 code. This is called BCD code. Like this, there is no weights are assigned to each bit. Okay, there is no specific weights assigned to each bit position. This is the meaning behind this statement. Okay. All right, let's try to go to here. And this the gray code has only one bit will be changing in each portion. Only one bit will change in each time. Okay, so this here we will observe with an example. Only one bit will change every time, or only one bit will change at each time. And due to this change of one bit, this gray code is called as cyclic code. So it gets cycle and change of only one bit. So since only one bit is changed, we can call this gray code with one more terminology, where this is called unit distance code. Okay, so hope I'm writing all the points step by step, which will make you to be present in the exam. It may be time taking and you may feel sluggish, but I don't want to go sluggish. So the theme is I want to write some few points like a lecture, which will be useful to write directly in the exam also. Okay. Now let us try to go ahead with an example. Okay. So example. So example is, let us try to take the basic code. So already we discussed the BCD code. Let's try to write down the decimal values at one side. Okay, and let us try to draw the BCD codes 8, 4, 2, 1. Okay, and let's try to get the one more column of elements, and here let's try to get the gray codes. So here we don't have a sequence, but we will get an decimal equivalent. That's why we'll write down an basic code 8421. So let's try it with the decimal values. We'll start with 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is some 4 bits. Let's draw one line. Next one, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is one more bit. Okay, let's try to proceed. So here we have our decimal numbers only up to 9. Okay, now let us write after this is not an valid BCD codes. Now let's try to write down. So decimal 0 can be written as, so how I can write down, these codes are called binary coded decimal values. So now we are converting decimal to BCD. How to write down 0? So wherever 0 is there, so all these values has to become 0. 1, how to write down 1? 0, 0, 0, 1. In that position only we'll keep 1, then automatically it is 1. So how to write down to 0, 0, 1, 0. So you see here 0 into 8, 0 plus 0 into 4 plus 1 into 2 plus 0 into 1. Automatically all this weight becomes 0, and only this value will be available. How to write down 3? 0, 0 1 1. How to write down 4 0 1 0 0. How to write down 5 0 1 0 1. So how to write down 6 0 1 1 0. How to write down 7 0 1 1 1. How to write down 8 1 0 0 0. How to write down 9 1 0 0 1. So this is how to write down a given decimal number into an binary coded decimal. Now what are the estimated gray code? How to write down the gray code? I'll say one small logic. So here let's try to write down decimal. Just remember this. I don't say to remember also. If you remember, it will be very easy for you to do. Okay. So here also you're going to get decimal 0, and here you're going to get 1, and here you're going to get 3, and here you're going to get 2. And after this, you're going to follow the sequence 6, 7, 5, 4, followed with 12 and 13. So basically, this is a decimal number, and actually, gray code is non-weighted, but we will have to get one cyclic. How to write down is this one. So remember sequence 0, 1, 3, 2, 6, 7, 5, 4, 12, and 13. If you remember this directly, you can get the gray code. Now, how to write down the decimal 0? What kind of gray code? This is a non-weighted code, but why you have written the weight is to express. Okay, so 0 can be written as 0, 0. Let's try to change the color where you can have a good impression. 0 0 0 0. Okay, how to write down 1 0 0 0 1. How to write down 3 0 0 1 1. How to write down 2 0 0 1 0. How to write down 6 0 1 1 0. How to write down 7 0 1 1 1. How to write down 5 0 1 0 1. How to write down 4 0 1 0 0. How to write down 12? 12 can be written as 1 1 0 0. How to write down 13? 1 1 0 1. Now let us try to see here where this one bit will be changing and why it is called unit list. Let's try to mark the color also, therefore you can identify it very clearly. Now in this 0 to 1, all these are same, only one bit is changed. And here what you can observe here is this is same, only one bit is changed. In this code, all are same, only this bit is changed. Here you can see here you can see here also only one bit is changed. Here also you can observe here only one bit is changed. So this is how we can observe the bits gets changed. Therefore, this you can see here how many bits getting changed is only one bit is changed. Since one bit is changed, these codes are called cyclic code or unit distance code. Okay, and here the change, here you can find the change here, and here you can find the change here. Okay, so this is what you have to observe from each code. Okay, so this is how we can observe the change. In this also you can see here 0 1, this is only the change. Okay, like this we can find all the changes in the bits. And here you can see the change, this is nothing but the change. That is how we can identify one with each other. Now let us try to understand how we have been obtained these decimal values. Let us try to take one example. And the difference here you can also you can see here, this is one difference. Okay, but these two, this is the difference. So like this you can find there is only change of one bit. Let's try to do for an example. Let us try to take for the BCD given of 7. Okay, the given uh, decimal value is 7. Let's try to write down the binary equivalent weights b0, b1, B2, B3. So this the weighted code is 8421. So for this 8421, how to write down? So 0111 is the 7 value. Okay. So now the expected gray code value formula is G naught. Next one is G1. Next one is G2. Next one is G3. Okay. So these are the values you have to get. So how to get the decimal, I mean gray code values? Let us try to solve with an problem. Okay. Before you solve it, so we have to get the value of G3. Okay. So G3 value is equal to B3 value, and G2 value is equal to, so the exclusive OR operation of B3 with B2. Okay, so the exclusive operation of B3 with B2 will get G2, and G1 you are going to get the exclusive OR operation between B2 as well as B1, and the exclusive OR operation between G0 is equal to B1 exclusive OR with B0. Then you are going to get this gray code values. Now let us try to see here how to obtain these values one by one. Okay, so when you perform this XOR gate. Okay, so already we have been seen how to perform XOR gate. We'll see in the upcoming class how to get the XOR gate. So A value is known to us and B value is also known to us. So the value of A plus B, where this is called XOR gate. So first, before you get it solved, you should know how to solve the XOR gate. So this XOR gate value is equal to A bar B plus, one second, A bar B plus A B bar you have to do. So now it is a time taking process, that's why I'm not doing the XOR gate. Directly I'm writing the values. So A values are 0 0. Let's try to write down the decimal values. 0 1 2 3. This is 2 1 code. So 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, so this I will do in one more lecture. You can see this, or you can directly do this operation. So when you do this operation, then you're going to get a 0 1 1 0. Okay, now you see here, coming to here, G3 value is equal to B3 value. B3 value is how much? 0. Now B3 is, so B3 is 0 and B1 is 1. So 1 x, I mean 0 exclusive operation with 1. The answer is how much? 1. So therefore G3 is 0 and G2 is 1. Coming to here, B2 value. What is the value of B2? 1 exclusive OR of 1. 1 exclusive OR of 1 is how much? 0. The value of G1 is how much now? 0. So now B1 exclusive OR of B0. 1 exclusive OR of 1 is equal to 0. So here also you got the value as 0. Now see the code 8421. So the weight of this one is how much now? 4. So for 7th bit, you have to get it as 4. This is our answer. So for 7, for decimal 7, what you have to get is 4. This is how we can do it for, by taking, I had taken the example of 7. I can write down the BCD value and I used this exclusive OR operation and I obtained the values of gray code. Okay, so that is how you have to remember 0 1 3 2 and 6 7 5 4 12 13. Here you can see the changes. I repeat again, why? Because this is very important. Here the change from 0 to 1 is 1 and 0, and here the change from 1 and 3 is 0 and 1. Here the change from 3 and 2. What are the common element? This is a common element and this is the repetition. And the change between 2 and 6, this is nothing but the change. And the change between 6 and 7. So what is the change? This is the change, 1 bit change. And the change between 7 and 5, you see here all the elements are same and this element is getting changed. And the change between 6 and 7, so all are same and this is only the changing term and this is only the changing term. Here only one bit is changed, that's why this bit is called one bit will change at every time. This is called cyclic code, and this is also called an unit distance code. Okay, so if you want, I'm ready to solve this, but I don't think you are a little bit from basics of engineering you can solve how we are going to get the exclusive OR. So I will attach the link of the video so you can watch this exclusive OR operation in lecture 4. So in lecture 4 you can watch and you can find the solution. Now we learned what is gray code, how we got the non-weighted gray code, and let's try to see the examiner sometimes may ask the question, what are the applications of this gray code? Okay, so coming to the application, this gray code is popularly used in shaft position encoders. Okay, if you want to identify the position of the shaft, so they are used in shaft position encoders. Okay, so what is the purpose of this encoder is this will help us how much the shaft has been rotated with respect to theta. So this is 0 degrees. The shaft may rotate how much angle it has been rotated, that can be identified with the help of this encoder. So how much the shaft has been rotated and in which direction it has been rotated. This is called clockwise direction, and how much angle, it may be 30 degrees or 40 degrees, to identify the rotation made in angular rotation made by the shaft and in which direction it has been rotated. We can find out with the help of gray code. This application of our gray code. And the shaft position encoder produces a code word, and we can find out the angular position. This already discussed. We can find out the angular position of the shaft. So there's nothing but you have a shaft and the shaft has been rotated. How much angle it has been rotated? Maybe 120 degrees it may be rotated. You can find out the angle and you can find out the direction of rotation. This is the importance of gray code. Hope you understood the concept of gray code. So by this end of this video, you got a clarity about this is not an weighted code, and this gray code cannot be used for arithmetic calculation, and there's no specific weights assigned to each bit in the gray code, and this is an cyclic code and their change of one bit. That's why this is called unit distance code. Hope I have been given you the conclusion of the gray code. So if you feel my explanation is good, please like to the video, and those who are studying this subject, share to your friends. And if you have any doubts, let me know in comment section. And if you're watching my channel for the first time, subscribe to my channel with the name KV Tulasi. Thank you for your time. We'll meet in another beautiful video. Yours, Ram.